Hi everybody, this is our 10th plant. This is Quercus chrysolepis, and just to confuse you, we're here at sign 11. So I'm not going to bother marking this because it's right next to the interpretive sign, Quercus chrysolepis. Fagaceae is the family, and the common name is canyon live oak. And this is another species of evergreen oak. So this is our second oak that we've learned. And both of them are evergreen, meaning they have some leaves on the tree at all times. This guy has simple alternate leaves, and they are very leathery, and they come to a pointy tip. Okay? And the thing with Quercus chrysolepis is the leaves are extremely variable. They're variable in size. They're variable in the way they look on the underside. I'm going to collect a few here. Check it out. Some of them have just kind of a powdery white look to them. And this one has a bunch of yellow fuzz, actually. Unlike the chinkapin, the plant that we just recently learned, chrysolepis chrysophylla, you can wipe off that gold powder. Not only are they variable in size and color on the underside, they also can be serrated and entire. In fact, that's a really good character for this tree, is that you usually find examples of toothed leaves and entire leaves on the same tree. This particular tree that we're looking at here next to signpost 11 is unusual in that it has so many entire leaves. But when the plant is younger, or you generally see it sometimes with only serrated leaves, but usually you can find some of both. All the leaves, though, have something, and that is a pale yellowish midvein on the underside. So check that out. And another thing is these leaves are generally flat and they're not cupped like Quercus agrifolia. Remember, Quercus agrifolia is glossy on both sides and reflects light. This one is glossy on the top side, but on the bottom side is kind of pale and usually has some kind of powdery stuff on it. Quercus can be divided into three groups in California. You have the white oaks, you have the black oaks, and then you have the chrysolepis oaks, or the golden cup oaks. And so they differ in the way their acorns look, and they have a bunch of other characteristics that I'll bring up later when we learn more oaks. But the chrysolepis oaks have acorns that, if you take off the acorn cap, it has kind of a golden color in the inside of the acorn cap. This species has a really large range, probably one of the largest ranges for any oak in California. It's found throughout California, but also into Arizona and other southwestern states, because it's a real stress tolerator, and it can live in really dry areas. It can live in sort of deserty areas. It can live at really high elevations. And here in the East Bay, you kind of find it only in these unusual soils or on steep slopes or canyon walls. The acorns are edible. For the people that are living here in the Bay Area, I think that this species is probably less important, just because this species is a little bit less common in the Bay Area. But you can collect these acorns, you can leach out the tannins, you can grind them and make them into acorn flour and make acorn bread and soup just as well as you can with any other acorns. What else to say about Quercus chrysolepis? Yeah, it's a cool oak, canyon live oak.